My name is Gregory Everson. I'm 35 years old. I attended Camp St. Augustine for approximately 10 years. My first cabin was Cali, which is right over my right shoulder. It taught me many of what I would consider my most important life lessons. I met some of my oldest friends. I lived here on the property after it closed, and I don't know how to put into words the meaning of this place to me, because when I walk onto camp, I get chills. I turn into a 7-year-old boy again who just had the best time I could have every summer here, and it truly changed my life for nothing but the better.
My name is Dante Luna, and I'm a former camper from Camp St. Augustine. Camp closed when I was like 12 years old, 12, 13 years old. This camp was filled of a bunch of inner city kids that was taken out of Boston and brought to Foxboro, and they taught us life skills. They taught us how to fish. And, they brought us hiking. Like, I learned to swim at the YMCA, so I knew how to swim, but I was challenged as a swimmer here. I spent so much time and so much energy exploring and discovering the world here, that this place will always be special to me.
This is Cali. This cabin here is the first cabin, and this is where the younger kids stay. Your first year, second year, you'll stay in this cabin. One of my best memories that I had in this cabin was getting ready for our talent show. We spent many nights in here rehearsing the 112 and Biggie song with our staff and our counselor. And I just remember just like always having, a good time in here. Like every night we'll tell scary stories, stuff like that. And one time our counselor came in and like he started banging on the windows and like scaring us while we were sleeping.
All right, so we're about to go into the chapel for the first time, for me at least, since I was like 12 years old.
Was it white, I think?
I haven't changed in the slightest. That hasn't changed at all.
So yeah, this was our chapel when we were kids, and now they use it as a meeting hall.
Wow. They had chairs around here, and then this was basically their stage. The altar was here. This was called McFadden Hall. McFadden is where we had lunch, breakfast, dinner. As a camp, we would gather here. We also had like talent shows here.
It was so big when we were kids. There were so many tables and chairs in here. Packed in here.
There was over on that wall was where all the cups and plates were on a countertop or something.
Gene would serve the food over here.
Through the window. Oh, yeah, look, the window's still there.
It's still there.
This is special because this is the art room.
In the middle of July, there'd be a kiln
And
going.
it's still an art room. Wow.
It feels the same to me. It smells the same.
It's still an art room.
We used to do GIMP in here. Remember the GIMP?
I made like 50 candles in this room.
Oh.
There was a class in here called Word, and my teacher Joe, he had challenged me to finish writing a story, a baseball story. And he said if you finish that story, I'll give you the Word Award. And the Word Award was an award that was given to like one camper who took this class. And he liked the story so much, he challenged me to finish it. And then I finished it just in time by the end of camp. And I got the Word Award that summer, so it was really special. So this room is a place where it's a storage room now, but
Of course, I'm out here.
I celebrated a really big accomplishment when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It meant a lot to me to get that award. Maureen, what's up, love?
How are you? Hey, Dante, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm moving the car. I gotta go visit my mother. So how are you? I thought that was you guys. I found you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But how are you
I saw
today?
some of your stuff. Nice. Oh my God! Look at you guys' shirts.
I know,
Yeah,
we
he just
remade
had
them.
it printed up for us.
I have remade them.
Oh my
That's
God!
what they used to look like.
That's awesome.
We'd have classes here too. We'd sit out here and we'd talk about the outdoors and talk about animals and why we had to put the fish back. you know. 'Cause we'd catch fish thinking we could just take it back and eat it. They're like, nah, you gotta put it back.
You know, now looking back, it was definitely one of the best times. I learned how to swim in this pool here. I got a junior lifeguard award in this pool here. You know what I mean? Like, this camp was definitely a big part of my life. Like, especially for my brother and myself, it was our first time staying away from our family and being out in the woods and like learn about nature. You know, like learning how to survive out in the woods. Like, they'll teach you how to set up a tent and how to stay out in the woods, how to start a fire without like matches and stuff like that. Throughout the year, they set us up with mentors. Like, every Friday, the mentor would come and pick us up, take us out to the movies, and did stuff with us. You know, Christmas, they'll throw a big Christmas party. Like, I got my first stereo from them. They bought me a Sony CD player. Like, it was when the CD first came out. And I recorded my first little mixtape off of that radio with my brother and my cousin. Like, you know, those are memories that would always last forever, and I would always appreciate them.
Good life lessons that I learned when I was here. Team building, especially. So being able to work in teams and with groups of people at any job site that I've ever been on, whether it's construction or in an office, being able to sit down and talk and communicate with people, how to work with people, how to build relationships and maintain those relationships year after year, made me a much, much better person today.
Other than the pictures that people have, and there's not too many pictures that exist. Other than the pictures, that's all we really have. These are memories of these great summers in our life, you know, that we shared together. So there's like a generation in Boston that, you know, in Boston and all over America, because people have left Boston, but there's a generation of Boston that has a chapter of their life written here. And I represent the last era of Camp St. Augustine, the Rick Harris era, the Doug Hecklinger era. Stepping one foot on the campgrounds brought back like 1,000 memories, 1,000 great memories. So I would say it's a healthy experience. It'd be my dream to open it up again, but just a dream. So right now it's just a dream, just a conversation. I'm reminded by the bug sprays, by the bugs. I'm deathly allergic to bees, so camp challenged me to stay alive. I'm allergic to bees, so you know, I'm out here, I'm looking over my shoulders looking for bees. Other than that, it was a good time. I was one of the first ones awake out all the time. I woke up early in the morning. I used to walk around the cemetery and just wait for the showers to open at like 6 a.m. and then breakfast, and then you went about your day. We had different classes, different activities, and it pretty much looks the same. There's only a few things that are different, but the energy, the smell, it's all the same.